back again after quite a little bit of time away. I've been so busy recently. I've been away a lot for work, so I've not had the opportunity to make any suitable videos. And I'm struggling at the moment where I am to make the videos. It's half term, so the girls are here all the time. So there's no such thing as peace and quiet at the moment. So I thought I'd just do a casual life update, mukbang style, with like the ultimate comfort food, which for me is pizza, which is the most supreme food on the planet. Now, my choice toppings here are pepperoni and olives, which some people might find a bit peculiar. But for me, that is my go-to. That is my safe place with pizza. The £5.99 Collection Perfection bargains from Domino's. The menu otherwise is quite expensive, but this is definitely a more affordable way to do things on your, say, cheat day, which technically it is for me today. But I don't really have a cheat day as such, because I stick to my calories whatever day I'm on. But on my cheat days, I eat food that I, like more rather than strict food. Ugh. Anyway, I'm starving, so I'm gonna start eating. So I believe this is around about 1,300 calories. Looking on Domino's website, based on obviously the toppings and the size, which isn't actually awful. If you compare that to like a Chicago Town pizza, those stuffed crust things, yes, it's stuffed crust, but that's like, I think it's like 1,700 calories in that. So this is actually less. It's about 60 grams of protein as well, which is quite good. The only thing that catches you out is this sauce, which is like calories in a pot, but let's just pretend like it's not. So yeah, a little bit more of a life update. So like I said, I've been away for the past few weeks with work, with security, but that's over now. My badge, after 3 years, is now run out, which is sad times for me because it's by far my favourite job that I've ever worked. I loved every minute of it, apart from supermarket security during, obviously, the lockdowns. That was up there with one of the worst roles. But other than that, the rest of my security, clubs, festivals, events, absolutely loved every moment of it. And for like a side hustle for anybody that, doesn't really do much on the weekends, isn't one for going out, but wants to make some more money on the weekends, which is where you're going to get the bulk of your hours doing security, I definitely recommend picking up your badge. It doesn't really matter what you look like, gender, size, anything. So long as you can just communicate, that's all you need, is just to be a good communicator and obviously a clean criminal record. And I definitely recommend it. Like, I would be renewing my badge right now if I was certain that I could hold my badge alongside the job role that I'm moving into. But I'm not too sure if I'm able to. And another update, I finally submitted the final piece of documentation for my final rounds of checks on this job, which said it should take about 40 days. Which is still quite a while. So I'm hoping it's done within that 40 days. I've seen some horror stories of it taking longer. But hopefully all my checks go through in those 40 days and then we can sort out a start date. So hopefully we'll be starting my new job in the next couple of months, ideally. But you know how things go. Nothing ever runs smoothly. And just one thing I have learned now as like a real adult, I'm not a student anymore. I'm not in any education. I'm just an adult now. Is that being an adult is just long. Like every aspect of anything you could possibly do is just long. You need a dentist, long. That's like 5 months waiting list. You want a job? Yeah, that's fine. Here's a job. Oh wait, you have to wait 5 months of, you know, checks before you can start this job. You know, all these everything is just long. Job applications. Oh, I never want to do a job application again. Ultimately, I know that I'm going to, if I want to progress in my career, I know that I'm going to have to do more job applications in the future. But I spent the last year, because of the pandemic, just application, and it's so long and tedious, especially like the grad schemes. It's absolutely disgusting. Why is life so long and not just simple? You know, I understand it's competition, you know, but still long. But pizza is good. Pizza makes everything better. Food in general just makes everything better. Loads of pepperoni on this, nice. Pepperoni? Oh, there's 2 pepperoni, but there's lots of olives, that's what I meant to say. If you don't like olives, then you just need to grow up, basically. Makes me so happy. Like, Domino's is nice again. I feel there was like a period a couple of years ago, I don't know what it was, but Domino's used to make me feel sick. There was something, I don't know, something went wrong with Domino's a couple of years ago, and it was just nasty. There was something about it that just didn't sit right with me. Or my flatmate at the time, Joe, we both found it. It was like, we'd get it and we'd just feel sick the next day. Like, I don't know what they've changed, because never used to. Like, I could just eat as much pizza as possible, and it did then, and back again to just pizza is life. Like, Domino's pizza is pain. So I don't know what they were doing a couple of years ago that made it so, you know, not on point. Absolutely banging. But yeah, I've just been eyeing up everything in London. Like, I can't wait to eat all the food and just record myself eating food so you can watch it. Because food is just life. Like, that is all I care about, is being somewhere like London. London is the optimal place in the country for food, which is why I am going there. Nothing to do with a career, anything, it's just food. Finished. Beautiful. All that grease. Put that over there. Oh, no, that's all. That's all the pizza done. But yeah, like I said, I'm struggling to make content at the moment because where I am in the countryside, there's not an awful amount of places that I can eat at. And you can only do so many different spice challenges. I've got one lined up. I've got some Carolina Reapers. In the cupboard, I am just waiting on my mum to agree to do it with me because, as you've seen from my other videos, especially some of the later spice ones, is you don't get too much of a reaction out of me because my tolerance is arguably too high. So I need someone like my mum who's got a good spice tolerance but is just a normal human being like myself. So you can get that comparison of, you know, but I reckon like a Carolina Reaper by itself is going to kill me as well. But that's what I mean, I can't wait to do that. Other than that, I've got some ideas. It's just, you know, it's just trying to implement them whilst there's so much going on. But as soon as I move to London, different ball game, you know. I've got everything planned for then, and the content that I want to bring and I'm going to bring will be on point then. But anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you again next time.